Supply network planning configuration. The following are the basic supply network planning configuration steps. Creation of master planning object structure (POS), creation of storage bucket profile and time bucket profile, creation of planning area and planning area initialization, creation of planning book and data view. Configuration of transfer to OLTP system, maintaining SNP global setting, for supply network planning. SAP delivers predefined standard key figures and characteristics, which means that you do not have to create your own key figures and characteristics. What is planning object structure? SNP comes a standard master planning structure, 9 ASNP base and 9 ASNP SIG. And you can also have option for creating your own POS by copying standard master planning object structures. If we select SNP planning indicator in POS, SNP standard characteristics are adapted into POS automatically. Creation of POS, transition code /SAP APO /MS DP_admin. Go to SPRO, APO, supply chain planning, supply network planning, basic setting, administration of supply and demand planning. Click on selection tree, select POS, and these are the standard POS and standard is SNP level. We can copy the POS from standard POS 9 ASNB or 9 ASN for scheduling, or you can create your own POS. Right click on the POS folder, choose create POS, enter name and continue. And if we select indicator SNP, so standard caches are automatically assigned to POS. APO location, APO product, APO activity, PPM PDS, resource, and the transportation lane. And also you can see the navigation attributes: start location, destination, and means of transport. Check for error. No errors found. Save and activate. Continue. In the next step, system will ask, do you want to create SNP standard planning level? Continue. And provide SNP standard level, location, product, or resource. Enter standard SNP planning level. A planning object structure is successfully activated. This is a POS created and the standard SNP level. Storage bucket profile. It is used to store data in SAP planning. Storage bucket profile defines time buckets in which data is based on a given planning area and are saved in SAP network planning. You can select periodicity in which you want to save data from storage bucket profile. You can specify one or more periodicities in which you wish the data to be saved and define the horizon. Creation of storage bucket profile, transaction code SAP APO TR32. Or SAP menu APO supply planning SNP basicity storage bucket profile. Enter storage bucket profile name, select periodicities day, week, month, year, and enter the horizon, start date and the end date, and click on save. Periodicity SPP underscore SNP tier successfully saved. Planning bucket profile. Planning bucket profile defines periods or buckets in which data in the data view is displayed and planned. Creation of planning bucket profile tier 30. You have to create time bucket profile for future and for history. And the time bucket profile period should be same as defined in the storage bucket profile. It means bucket should be same. If it is year, if year defined in storage bucket profile, that should be defined in time bucket profile. Time bucket profile for history 6 years, 12 months, 24 weeks. Click on save and create time bucket profile for future. Six years, 12 months, (24 weeks). Planning area. Planning area is central data structure for demand and supply planning. It determines where and how planning results are to be saved in lab cache. Planning area specifies uniform measure, currency conversion type, storage bucket profile, aggregate, key figures, and the prerequisite for planning area being created are POS and storage bucket profile. SAP delivers the following standard planning areas for SNP. 9A SNP02 order based, 9A SNP03 for scheduling agreement, 9A SNP for optimization planning with time dependent restrictions. This is safety planning, 9 VMI for deployment with consideration of demand in source location, and 9A SNP and also PPDFs used by PPDFs deployment. To, to create an order-based supply network planning area, copy order-based SNP standard planning area 9A SNP02. This ensures that your own planning area contains all the key figures with the necessary attributes required in SNP. You can also assign additional key figures to your planning area. For example, to store data that is calculated by macro. Note that you should not make any settings for additional key figures in the key figure details, since these key figures would then be created in like a time series objects. Creation of planning area. Transaction code msdb_admin. SPRO, APO, supply planning, basic setting, administration of click on selection of planning area, select context menu, click on planning area folder, choose create planning area, enter planning area name, search, select storage bucket profile, currency INR, unit of measure, continue, click on aggregate tab, you can see the aggregates. Click on key figure tab, you have to so I'm sorry, go back. No, create planning area by copying the standard planning area 9A SNP02. Planning area successfully copied. And here choose storage bucket profile SPP SNP underscore TS and check all the key figures contained in this planning area as per standard planning area. Check for key figure aggregation, the key figure assignment, the locking logic. Check and save the planning area. See the planning area. It has been created. Initialization of planning area. If you initialize planning area consisting of order key figure, SNP specific master data tables are overwritten in the line cache. You need to initialize planning area once for each version and all master data changes transferred automatically. To initialize planning area, right click on the planning area and select create time series objects in transaction code msdb underscore admin. Right click on the planning area, initialize planning version, provide the version, execute. You can see the pop-up message, planning version 00 successfully initialized. Right click on planning area, select detail, here you can see the bucket profile attached to planning area. Now the planning bucket and there is one more way to create planning area. Click on folder of planning area, choose create planning area, and take planning area 1 for inactive version. currency, unit of measure. Continue. And you can select the key figure and assign to planning area. To ensure that planning area should include all the key figures which are contained in the standard planning area. Select all and assign to planning area. Control and select all and assign to planning area. And select history, forecast, in transit. Now go to tab key figure aggregation. So maintain calculation tab yes and time based aggregation P. Now I will explain you calculation tab yes and time based aggregation P. Calculation type, yes, pro rata. Pro rata declaration works in two ways depending on whether you are creating or changing key value values. If you create key value values on aggregation level, the values are distributed on detail level in equal proportion. If you change key values on aggregate level, the values on detail level change so that each one represents the same proportion of the aggregate level as before. Time-based aggregation type P, proportional distribution. The data is distributed in the time so that each key figure value in the smallest storage bucket represents the same proportion of value in the aggregation bucket as before. So here we are taking the combination calculation type S and time-based aggregation P for all the key figures. Key figure assignment. Now in the aggregate planning, we have to define the hierarchies, location product hierarchies, PPM PDS hierarchies, resource structure hierarchies. And these are the location product hierarchy, PPM hierarchy, resource hierarchy, and time unit location product hierarchy. Locking logic. Before a user can change data in the system, this data is locked so that other users cannot change it at the same time. Without locking function, changes could lead to data inconsistency. If system cannot set lock for a selection, it automatically open the selection in a display mode. So we have to activate the live cache lock. Event create planning area created. Now installation of the planning area. Right click on the planning area and select time series objects. Right click on planning area and create time series objects. Provide the version and give the periods. It should be within the storage bucket profile. Execute. Yes. So here I have created planning area using standard POS and planning area using our own POS. Planning area version successfully initialized. You right click planning area and click on detail. So you can see the planning bucket profile. Now this POS aggregates. So this is creation of planning area. Planning book and data view. In the planning, user can't perform their particular task using planning book. You can create planning book for particular user and planning book contains key figures and characteristics. You can create planning book for interactive planning, for mass processing, and planning book contains one or more data views. Data views control the layout of planning table and are the SNP planner's most important tool for analyzing, modifying and creating planning data. Data views are predefined by SAP for the standard planning area are provided. SNP provide standard planning book. To find this standard planning book, you right click on the standard planning area and details. Here are the standard planning book. 9A SNP 94 Interactive Supply Network Planning and Transport Load Builder. This planning offers standard function for running interactive supply network planning and interactive transport load builder. And 9A DRP, 9A VMI, 9A SA. Nine SSP, 9 DRP, FSS, 9 SNP underscore shelf. You can use this planning book to propagate shelf life data and to display shelf life data and shelf life alerts. To create planning book, in customizing, go to transition code SAP APO /SDP8B. SAP reference IMG, APO, supply planning, supply network planning, basic setting, define planning book. Here you can create the planning book as copying a standard planning book. Enter planning book in data view, create. Planning book text, select planning area, add all key figures from planning area to planning book, all characteristics from planning area to planning book, data view SNP 941, data view distribution SNP plan, planning starts, time bucket profile feature, time bucket profile history, continue, add all key figure from planning book to data view and complete. And create data view for capacity. Assign key figures from planning book to data view, available capacity, capacity consumption, complete. Check planning book. Go to interactive planning screen. Go back, click on Interactive Supply Network Planning, all books. So this is, we have created SNP plan and the capacity. Click on selection window. Adapt. Copy all location. Execute. Save the selection. Click on selection profile. Assign selection to user. Save. Continue. Now select all and load the product. Load data. So this is creation of planning book. Maintain global SNP setting. We can define SNP planning profile that is used to make setting for various planning procedures in supply network planning, such as SNP history, SNP optimizer. So if we use interactive SNP planning to execute SNP planning procedure, the activate profile state applies since you cannot enter special profile in interactive SNP planning. Go to SPRO transaction. Here is a menu path: advanced planning, sub-planner planning, SNP, basic setting, maintain global setting. SPRO, SP reference ING. Maintain global SNP setting. Here you can make active. Allow transfer from SAP APO for all PAN address. Allow transfer from SAP APO for all PAN address. Product interchangeability activated. SNP simulation version activated. Processing time SNP scrap resource consumption to remain unchanged. SNP block calculation deactivated. Deletion flag, no message. TLB product unit, product master. There TLB lot size. Alternative rounding of destination location product. Heuristic plan order. No assembly scrap. Resource calculation. No consultation. Option transport lot size, location product, transportation lane, and save the settings. So this is maintaining global settings for SNP. Configure transfer to OLTP systems. You set up how orders that are created, changed or deleted during SNP planning are transferred to OLTP system. OLTP systems are R3 system or non-SAP systems. Following options are available. No transfer, orders are not transferred to OLTP systems. Immediate transfer, immediate transfer, orders are transferred to OLTP systems immediately during SNP planning. Periodic transfer, orders are first collected together and are then able to transfer to OLTP system using CIF. Transaction, process change pointers. Go to transaction SPRO, the menu path, advanced planning, sub-planner planning, basic setting, configure, transfer to OLTP system. Here you can see the SNP no transfer, immediate transfer, periodic transfer. So I have made setup immediate transfer, deployment no transfer, purchase requisitions transfer, required deployment no transfer, GLB predict transfer, in CTM and of C4. Immediate transfer, immediate transfer, continue. So this is complete configuration of supply network planning. In this I have covered creation of configuration of master planning object structure, configuration of storage bucket profile and planning bucket profile, configuration of planning area and planning book. And configuration of configure transfer to OLTP system and maintain global SNP settings. And we have some process oriented settings, that is maintaining optimization profiles. Or we will have a detailed session on optimization profiles during optimization engines session. And we can also discuss later set up number ranges for SNP and set up for parameters interactive TLB. So this is configuration of SNP. Thank you.